Good morning, everyone. We are group number 49, and my name is Aisha. Together with my five other group members, we will be presenting our insights of Green Wheels performance. Um, Green Wheels is a UK-based automobile company that now wants to align with UK government's 2030 zero carbon emission goal. As UK is now planning to eliminate the sales of petrol and diesel cars, Green Wheels is now transitioning towards electric vehicle sales. Our job is to analyze the business performance of Green Wheels using interactive Power BI dashboard and focusing on four KPIs, which are sustainability, sales revenue, total cost of ownership, and customer segmentation. Moving on to the first dashboard, which is sustainability. As you can see, the sales trend here of green vehicles, of electric vehicles, the total units were sold was 2.74K during the past few months. And we have also mentioned estimation of carbon emission produced, which is 1.90 million. The sales of electric vehicles are growing rapidly, which also reflects the growing adoption rate of customers who are now moving towards buying electric diesel and petrol vehicles are not constant, they are fluctuating as well. Now I will pass over to Aksa, who is going to discuss about sales revenue. Thank you.
So we will be discussing the sales revenue for the deals. As you can see that the total revenue that we have is for 82.87 million. That includes all three types of vehicles. Here is the pie chart that shows that it's 40% to electric vehicles. The graph here shows us the sales revenue over time. As you can see that the graph is quite complicated and there's a lot of things going on. We can click on each type of vehicle to see that what is in specific happening in this graph. For the diesel vehicles, the graph is not that stable. There are ups and downs in the graph. There are a few peak points. We have it in the start of January and in the end of January. Then we have it in the last week of February and in the last week of March. And then there are a few least revenue points, which are in the mid and in the last week of January. And then there's in the second week of February. The total revenue from diesel vehicles are 196.01 million. For electric vehicles, we can see that the graph here again is fluctuating. It's not the highest point is at 18th February, which is more than 500,000. And there's another point which is slightly less than the previous one, and it is on the 23rd February. The least points are on 17th January, and then it's in the second week of February and in the beginning of March. The total revenue we have 88.05 million for electric vehicles. Lastly, we have petrol vehicles, and in the graph we can see that there are high points and sudden drops in the graph. The two peak points which we have are in the beginning of January and in the beginning of February, and the least points here are in the last week of January and in the second week of February. The total revenue that we have for petrol vehicle is 198.81 million, and it is the highest from all three types of vehicles. Thank you so much. Now I will pass over to SM.
So, talking about the total cost of the vehicle, we can see that the estimated total cost of all types of vehicle is almost 31,000 pounds. This total cost can be seen separately in the graph, which shows us the average maintenance cost by vehicle type. The highest average maintenance cost is 1697 pounds, which is for petrol vehicles. Then there are diesel vehicle with 1420 pounds for of average maintenance cost. And lastly, we have e-vehicles which have the least maintenance cost of 1150 pounds. Based on the goal of the UK government, there is to achieve zero carbon emission by 2050. And after looking at the average maintenance cost by vehicle type, we can clearly see that promoting electric vehicle will not only align with the goal of the UK government, but also cost less in terms of after sale maintenance. I will now pass over to Gabriel.
All right, thank you. Now, I'll be talking about the total cost of ownership breakdown by modules. As you can see, we have three modules. We have electric, we have diesel, and we have petrol. So the data maintenance cost for electric is about 1,150. For diesel, the estimate is about 2,272, while for petrol is 2,644. For data selling price for electric car is 17,808 pounds for electric, while for diesel is 32,356, while for petrol is 39,216. So, and for carbon emission for electric car is 120.34. For diesel is 126.63, while for petrol is 145.94. And lastly on this, I'll be talking about the data fuel emission for electric, which is 13.63, and for diesel is 49.60, while for petrol is 46.06. So I'll be talking about the customer by gender. As we can see, we have a male customer and a female customer. For male customer, we can see we have 200 customer, which is about 50.13%. And for female customer, we have 199, which is about 49.87%. And lastly, I'll be talking about customer by location. We have various locations. We have Birmingham, we have Bristol, Cardiff, Edinburgh, Glasgow, and so on. We have also London, Manchester, and Newcastle. And so I'll be talking about their percentage very shortly. For Birmingham now, we have for male, we have 5.01, and for female, we have 4.99. For Bristol, we have for male also we have 5.01, and for female we have 4.9. We can see that the difference between the percentage isn't much, and that goes on for every friend like that. And thank you, and I'll be passing to Hobie.
So my name is Obina Namani. I'm going to be talking about the rationale for the KPIs we chose for this presentation. So firstly, I'm going to talk about sustainability. But firstly, at Green Wheels, our KPIs focused on 4 key areas: driving smart growth and sustainability. Firstly, like I said, we're going to talk about sustainability. Sustainability tracks our shift from petrol to electric vehicles, helping us meet the UK government's 2030 targets and shaping greener strategies. Secondly, I'm going to talk about total cost of ownership. Total cost of ownership looks beyond price to long terms and costs like maintenance and emission, improving values for customers and shaping our competitiveness. Then thirdly, I'm going to talk about sales revenue. Sales revenue shows us where to grow, helps us invest in top performing models and adjust strategies from profitability. Revenue, state revenue is the core financial performance indicator for any automobile business. Understanding revenue trends by vehicle types enable green wheels to identify growth areas. Then lastly, I'm going to talk about customer segmentation. Customer segmentation uses data like region and gender to tailor marketing and services, unlocking targeted growth opportunities. Customer segmentations by demographics such as regions and gender helps tailor marketing campaigns, product features, and service offerings. These KPIs helps us agile customer focused and future readiness. So I'm going to pass it out to the next my colleague speaking to Uchenna Reginald Ujoku.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm speaking on recommendation and challenges and opportunities. Now, recommendations. Number one, prioritize EV growth, invest more in electric vehicles and align marketing with sustainability goals. Secondly, review high-cost models. Phase out expensive petrol/diesel models and invest in eco-friendly alternatives. Thirdly, target new customer segments. Reach underrepresented groups through tailored campaigns and regional focus. Number four, enhance EV ownership experience, improve after-sales services, and maintain to build long-term EV adoption. Then challenges. Number one, limited EV charging infrastructure. Secondly, customer hesitation due to high cost and overfamiliarity. Thirdly, supply chain issues impacting battery production. Then lastly, the opportunities. Rapid EV tech advancement, example, better batteries. Then finally, government incentives. Thank you very much.
So in the conclusion, I would like to mention that our Power BI analysis helped us uncover some valuable insights into sales trend, customer behavior, and as well as the environmental impact. Our Power BI presentation, Power BI dashboard has helped us to explore data in a more interactive way. Our recommendation guide Green Wheels to align with the UK government's 2050 zero carbon emission goal while also maintaining operational efficiency and market reach. By acting on these insights, Green Wheels can lead shift towards a more cleaner and more data-driven automobile future. We have also attached the references list, and thank you for listening to us. Have a good day.
Thank you.